What is going on YouTube? It's Pryda bringing you another video, and today I want to show you guys a sick game I got going 60-0. Didn't get the double nuke, but it's all good though. 60-0, that's a pretty damn good score for a game like this, seeing as if you can't really stay alive for too long without getting naded or sniped or just flanked. Now Infinite Warfare was a game before this, and I had a really good KD, like 3 something, 302 or 303, something like that. I had over 300 nukes, and in that game I could rush, I could run around. There's no reason to stay still. You have a jetpack, you could slide, you're fast, so there's no reason to really head glitch or just camp. And that was the problem when I transitioned to this game. I realized every time I tried to run out there, I would get punished for it. So I had to quickly adapt to this game, otherwise my KD would be shit and I wouldn't be getting any nukes. Now I have about 10 rockets so far, but I can't prove it because the game doesn't reward you for getting rockets. The highest streak in the game, and you literally get dick. You don't get an emblem, you don't get calling card, you don't get anything, you know? You just gotta take their word for it. Take my word, I got 10. Luckily I screenshot my gameplays and I record most of them if I remember to. But you don't get anything for getting the highest streak in the game. That to me is kind of weird. Nothing to show off, right? But we're not going to focus on that. Right now I want to just talk about transitioning into World War II and some little things that can be changed about it. Now, the last few games we played were like jetpack games, and you kind of had to rush. You can't really camp because there's no reason to, you know? The better you rush, the more effective you are. But it's the complete opposite for this game. Now, you can get lucky and rush every now and again, but when you're one shot, you're pretty much assed out. You can't do anything because the health regen in this game is so slow. If you get hit by a nade once and you survive, you best be lucky or you'd fuck. If you get 3 guys coming up to you at once, you take 2 out, you're one shot, the third guy, he better have no thumbs or you're fucked. You can't outplay him, you won't be able to outgun him. You just need one more bullet on you and it's lights out. You respawn across the map and get quick scoped because they're watching that spawn. So you have to adapt to this game real quick. Otherwise you're not gonna get a lot of kills, you're not gonna have fun. Me, I've been lucky, because that's what I want to call it. Luck. I might have some gun skill, map awareness, but I've just been lucky really. It's so easy to die from some overpowered things in this game. So it's really lucky that I survived this long to get 10 nukes. The minimap is one of my biggest problems, and I know there's a ribbon to get the minimap bigger, lookout, but if I don't run hunker, I'm not gonna be able to do anything because I'm gonna get naded and it's gonna frustrate the crap out of me. So this game has really small maps, but it also has the smallest mini map of any Call of Duty. Why is that the choice they chose? I don't know, but it seems the one we have is what we're gonna be stuck with because Michael Condrey seems to think that he knows best for everyone. He thinks that what he thinks is the end all be all. So we're not gonna get any changes probably. That mini map is gonna be as small as it is because there's a ribbon in the game to make it bigger. There's a ribbon for everything. But the thing is, you're gonna have to choose wisely. You never know what kind of game you're gonna have, what kind of enemies you're gonna be up against. Whether they're the ones that throw out betties, throw a bunch of nades, whether they just sit in the back and camp, whether they rush or not, run airborne or mountain, whatever it is. So you have to adapt real quick. Mountain, that's another OP class, in my opinion. There's nothing to counter it, you know? There's no hater or blackbird, SR-71s. There's none of that type of score streak. So if you have mountain, you're pretty much God. I don't run mountain because I think it's a crutch perk or a ribbon or division, whatever the hell it is. And I don't really like the type of enemies I run into wearing mountain because they're always the guy that just waits. They're like a fucking alligator just waiting for the right moment. They don't do very well either because I'm just gonna respawn and I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. That's how it's gonna go. So it doesn't matter. The only thing you're gonna do is frustrate me because you kill me off of a streak because I don't see you on the map because you're hiding in a fucking corner waiting to kill me. You know, it takes no skill to stay off the map. It takes more skill to be on the map, shooting a loud ass gun, taking on the whole team. You running around with mountain, having no footsteps, not being able to be detected on the radar unless you shoot, and then you're hidden again. It's OP. There's nothing to counter it. In this game, every type of power position, there's a counter to it. So the game has its counters, but mountain doesn't have a counter. There is no hater or blackbird. So they're pretty much gods. You can nade the crap out of them though. That's one thing you can do. They can't protect. Oh wait, but they could put on Hunker, and then they'll have all the great things that Mountain provides, and they could be provided nade protection. So, you know, that's a pretty OP class right there. No counters against that though. But I don't know if they're ever gonna put a hater type score streak in World War II. But here's hoping, because I would love to shit on those guys wearing Ghost. They think they can hide until you pull a hater out your ass. You start finding them. They'll start leaving because they can't play how they want to play. And I love ruining their game. Come into my lobby wearing fucking Mountain. What is wrong with you? I'm gonna find you. Another thing I wish they just got rid of was flinch. Just get rid of it completely. One of my games, I literally had 8 headshots in a row. Or died from 8 headshots in a row. How do I die by headshots? Well, if they're running high caliber, or maybe they're not. When they shoot me, I shoot them. The gun bounces and it hits me in the head every time. Literally, my first death is always a headshot. Because my aim is good, their aim is terrible. I shoot them, their gun bounces on me, and it makes it better all of a sudden. And I die from a headshot. Just watch the kill cam, you'll see. Shoot first, die from a headshot. Just get rid of flinch, man. Just get rid of that shit. You don't need flinch in the game. The only reason I feel like it's in the game is so that they can have more content vis-a-vis a ribbon that prevents flinch. But now that it's nerfed and they decrease the overall flinch, they don't really care about the ribbon anymore. But flinch is still in the game. Still annoying as hell to shoot first and then die from a headshot. Those are the 2 big things right there. Flinch and the minimap. Those are really big. Mountain, you know, it's whatever. They can be in the fucking game. I'll just camp and wait for them too. There's my counter. But if they did have a hater or Blackbird type score streak, that would be awesome. Dogs, whatever. I don't care at this point, you know. I'm not expecting dogs. But a hater, an advanced UAV type deal. I don't know if they had any kind of UAVs or recon plane back in the day that can operate like a Blackbird type score streak. But if they want to base off of realism, you really fucking think about it. If you're inside of a house and a recon plane is hovering around you, they have no fucking clue you're in the building. So that's not realistic either. Just saying. So it's a video game. Add the Blackbird and we'll be square. And make the fucking minimap bigger. It's too small. You can't predict anything. You can't adapt. The recon plane takes forever to ping the minimap. By the time it does, the enemy is up your ass and you have no idea what just happened. So that minimap, that's a big problem for me. I mean, I got 10 fucking I got 10 fucking V2 rockets up my belt so far. Not a lot of people can say that, right? Not a lot of people will ever get that many, or even one for that matter. So I can adapt to this game. I'm just saying, make it a little bit bigger. We'll enjoy it better. But that's all for me. I'll write down more shit to rant about and stuff to talk about. That way I have a little bit of order in my commentary. But I just want everyone to enjoy this game. I'm having fun so far. You know, I love this game. I like everything about it. That's some bullshit because I just complain about so many things. But yeah, change those little things and that's all, man. Pryda out. Catch you guys in the next video. Laters.
Kill confirmed.
They're getting so many tags, dude.
Recon flight concluded.
Keine Munition mehr!
Well fought. This was an important day.